Why, hello there. Hello and welcome to the channel. If you couldn't tell, I didn't say, hello, welcome to Scream Film, where we usually analyze movies and genres and discuss them. That's because there's going to be a few changes around here. Yes, if you couldn't tell, this is a very important channel update, and I'm going to explain a few things of what's happening with the channel and then other things that are going to be happening. So, first, if you couldn't tell when you first clicked on this video, the channel has been renamed, rebranded, everything. Instead of Scream Film, the channel is going to be, roll the drums, The Wigwam Show. Now, some of you are going to be a little upset, being like, Ian, why are you renaming it? Why not just keep Scream Film? Well, there's a few reasons for that. One is the big one of not a lot of people are seeing my content. That's either a me issue or just in general of the channel name is really hard to find. If you type in Scream Film on YouTube, the first things you're going to see are the Scream movies instead of my channel. For me, that's kind of a big issue because I want to get my brand more out there instead of just kind of a small channel thing. I want to start trying to grow as a channel and get my content more everywhere instead of kind of where I'm at now. As well, the channel itself kind of feels like a horror theme, as in when you think of the word Scream, you think of terror, that kind of ordeal, where I'm not really just talking about horror, I'm talking about other genres and kind of discussing them more than just horror. So rebranding the channel to where I can have a more ideology of a fixed mindset instead of people just thinking that I'm more horror based, especially with my next video, which we're going to be discussing some stuff with future projects. I want to expand my channel's content anyways, so just keeping it as Scream Film would make it super difficult to keep doing that. This has been a thought for almost a few months now, even after I, officially named my channel Scream Film. It was okay, but then, when I try to have people look at it and be like, hey, yeah, check out this video, some people are like, where's your channel? And that's a big issue, especially if just in general, if you're trying to have someone get my channel name, good luck. You would have to send them the whole link and everything, which can be complicated and just saying, hey, type in the Wigwam Show. And that fits me more generally. It's not goofy, especially with some of the videos that I want to make. It'll help expand that ideology of what I want to express myself as. With that, I want to be more, not entirely laid back. I want to change my format mostly. So again, with this next video, if everything properly comes into play, I should be able to have a different format for possibly forever with some of my videos. Now, I'm going to still be using this same setup that I have now for a good chunk of stuff, and we're going to explain that too. But especially if I'm going to be reviewing a movie, I want to change that format. Now, I can, always come to this desk and explain some of the stuff in the movie and whatnot. That's fine, but my main base ordeal of recording, I want to change, especially since I'm getting a new camera in hopefully either this or next week, and I hope it does come this week that I am recording and when the channel name is fixed so I can actually start recording, because I plan on just the last week of March, just grind my video out, record it, edit, publish it. I want to focus on that for my final week just so I can get everything all sorted out. I'm also still in the middle of writing my script. It's almost done, but I just need to finish it and then do an intro and etc. But this camera that I'm getting, it's the most advanced camera that I've gotten yet, and I really just want to experiment with it, and I'm getting a nice microphone with it too. I'm getting a whole package, and I just really just want to explore with it more. I want to do stuff with it. I already have a plan with using it with my cousin for his channel, and that's great and all, but I want to do some of my own stuff with it too, so I can understand the camera more on my own time and also kind of be different. I say be different, but in the last video that I said, I said I was gonna basically be copying Angry Video Game Nerd and JonTron for some of my stuff. So I mean, it's not really original, but I feel like it will just make it more funnier and more enjoyable to watch than just me in this room. This room is nice. I will say this room is very nice. It's very nerdy. It matches my vibe, I feel like, but especially with some of those videos, I feel like it'd be funnier when I'm not in that environment and I'm just sitting on a couch just watching the movie and talking about it. So next video is going to be over the rise of Black Bat, for those that are curious. It's mostly just, I honestly just got the opinion of just watching bad movies would be funny. So I already have a movie or two ready for the next 2 months, sorted out, not planned out or anything. But as of now, I kind of just want to get into a vibe of just watching more worse movies than others and kind of do a Movie Science Theater 3000, that kind of ordeal. Mostly because I think it'd be funny. And it definitely feels more popular these days, I would say. So getting into that format would be easier for me to express myself easier as well. Get into the mindset of getting used to writing more scripts again so I can get more experience in that field so I feel comfortable in the future of my possible, future in life is, filmmaking. I need to get used to, one, recording with a nice cinematic camera, writing scripts, work on lighting. I need to get used to that. So this channel is more going to be, I say experimental, but it's definitely going to be more impacted differently than what it is. Again, I am still keeping all of this setup. This desk setup is still going to be the same. I am using it now for what is called Scream Talk. It is a podcast that I'm on basically weekly. I wasn't in the first 3 episodes. That was before we got everything all organized, but that is going to be on the Scared Screamless channel. That is my cousin's channel. He is doing more horror stuff just in general. I would definitely recommend subscribing to it. Good content. Again, I'm gonna be on there, a more vulgar version of me every so often. I'm more relaxed when I'm talking about stuff with my cousin, so the vibe kind of matches and we just kind of in general just talk. We're talking about horror movies on that podcast only. I say that, but we're also going to be talking about in the future, we want to talk about kind of movie impacted things, so like on the business side of stuff and everything. We're going to dabble about that, but we're most going to be focusing on horror movies in general. We already planned out a few that we want to do. Usually weekly, we kind of figure out what movie we want to talk about next week, and then we will record it, and then he'll edit it and everything because that's his channel. So if you want to see me more weekly than just instead of monthly, go to that, watch the Scream Talk podcasts. It's going to be every Friday. He premieres it at midnight Central Time. So if you want to see that when it premieres, that's going to be at 12 o'clock Central. Or, you can just wait until you wake up and then just watch it on Friday. And you can also do that. I'm also going to be helping him a lot in general, especially since I'm getting my camera. I'm helping out with a project that he's in more in the pre-production side of things. I'm helping him, get a shot list down, get all that sorted out, kind of talk to him about script stuff and production stuff since I'm in school for that as of now. So I actually have an understanding of how things are technically kind of are supposed to be instead of, the alleged janky YouTube ordeal. I kind of want stuff to be more professional on my end. So whenever I work on a movie set in the future, I feel more comfortable and feel more professional about what I'm doing instead of, early 2000s to 2010 like YouTube. Don't forget, I do have another channel other than this, not the Scream Talk on Scared Screamless, not that, but Spartan Supremacy. Spartan Supremacy, for those that don't know, is going to be my more short film style of videos. I have, I think, 3 or 4 on there. Technically 4, but 3 are actual short films that I have done. In the future, that's where all of my short films are going, that I direct, edit, that kind of stuff. Some of it will be experimental, mostly because my school does not really allow a specific type of genres on there, mostly action. So I want to dip my feet into that, and the best way to dip my feet into that is through experimentation. I don't know entirely when I'm going to start uploading more on that channel. Just if you can, subscribe to it so you're already ready for me to upload a video on that. So make sure you subscribe to Scared Screamless, Spartan Supremacy, and obviously make sure you are still in touch with me here at The Wigwam Show. So that's basically all I have for you today. As of today, whenever this video is uploaded, the channel name is 100% going to be changed. The channel banner is going to be changed. And obviously, sadly, the profile is going to change. Those will be updated in the future. I am having a personal friend of mine do the artwork in the future, so they'll get that to me whenever I tell them entirely what I want. I haven't yet, sorry. But I'm going to eventually be changing everything around to where it's final, again, for now. So as of Wednesday, editor me, March 19th, everything is going to be entirely rebranded. Don't worry, again, it's all going to be the same content, just a little bit formatted differently. And I feel like it's going to be more fun that I'm more kind of every so often more relaxed on the channel for my videos. If you watch Angry Video Game Nerd or John Tron, I'm going for that kind of ordeal of just more laid back when I talk about stuff. Again, every so often, if I want to do a super in-depth critique of a movie, I will do that here at the desk. But if I'm just talking about a movie and kind of making fun of it, especially if it's a bad movie, I really want to be more relaxed about it. So the comedy of me reacting to the movie is the funnier and more enjoyable part of the video than just me kind of going in depth over everything. I also feel like sometimes it might take a little bit longer trying to figure that out, but also I just feel like in general as of YouTube, yes, there are super in-depth movie review channels out there, but you know, with the name of the Wigwam Show, you kind of expect it kind of more laid back, so that's kind of what I want to push towards. So thank you for watching. That's all I have for you today. Make sure you like, subscribe, share with other people who, you know, don't really realize that I'm changing everything. And then stay tuned for March 28th for my review of The Rise of Black Bat. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.